What is going on, Rocket Lab investors? So we are at an epic $11.19. In the after hours, $11.32. That brings us to a market cap of $5.56 billion. This is absolutely awesome. We are at our new 52-week high, and the 52-week low is 347. And nobody really knows why we shot up this much. Honestly, it's shocking to me. I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere. But I think it's just due to the fact that SpaceX had an epic launch this weekend. They caught the booster, which was the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen. And as a result, I think that shot up all space stocks. Like, look at Intuitive Machines. It's up 3.59%. ASTS up 16.37, and Lockheed Martin is up $1.29, or 1.29%. So I just want to hear why you think we shot up today. Do you think we're going to continue on forward, or do you think we're going to have a big pullback? I mean, if we go from $11.19 down back to $7, that is going to be rough. That is going to be brutal. Everyone is going to be wishing that they sold their stocks and bought in afterwards. But that's the risk that a lot of people are really debating right now. Reddit is blowing up. People are debating about selling now and buying back. But a lot of people are chiming in saying that they sold at 7, was hoping it was go back to 5, and now they had to pay a even higher price at $9. And now we're at $11.19. This is just shocking and amazing. But they're all great signs. This is an amazing sign. This tells us what's to come. If we hit $1.19, we can definitely hit it again in the future. We are just going to keep going up and up from here. But there's no doubt in my mind we are going to go back down. I think over the next 10 years, we're going to hit, $20, $30, and potentially $50. And again, it all depends on a constellation. But we're going to have some rough times where we could potentially hit $3. I would not be surprised of that. If you look at how Tesla did, it was up and down and then close to bankruptcy and then up. I fully expect Rocket Lab to do the exact same. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts and theories on why we're shooting up. Do you think, and I think this is a huge potential, that some news is going to drop, and there's a lot of, I don't want to say insider trading, but some firms could have heard some rumors or news, and tomorrow we might get some epic news, or a day after we get some epic news, maybe a contract, and that would kind of explain why there's just so much volume right now. But there is one thing that I want to point out. So, and I referenced in my video a while back ago. So, KeyBank lifted its price target on Rocket Lab to $11 from $8 at the end of September. KeyBank says it's increasingly confident in Rocket Lab's ability to scale its business. Additionally, KeyBank also believes Rocket Lab is positioning itself as an industry leader in launch services and satellite manufacturing and design. The firm maintained an overweight rating on Rocket Lab stock. So shout out to KeyBank, because they were absolutely right. I mean, everyone was kind of hesitant. They were reporting it up. I think, what was it, Goldman Sachs or someone like, yeah, I think it was Goldman Sachs, where they said that their rating was like $5.50. So KeyBank knocked it out of the park. I wonder if they sold at $11. And this is one thing that you have to be aware of when this kind of stuff happens. When we have a random increase like this that takes us to the absolute 52 high, expect there to be big sell-offs, because everyone is wanting to take their profits. And there's a lot of institutional investors now, so you're going to see them take profits. They're fine not buying back into it, but if it drops again, they'll probably buy back into it. So fully expect this to be a rough ride going forward. But if we hit, $12 tomorrow, $13, I'm just going to be absolutely blown away. So let me hear your theories and thoughts. Do you think we're going to ride this up to, 12, maybe even 13, or are we going to go back down to 9? I appreciate everyone that's been watching, commenting. You're truly helping the channel. And keep an eye out on Rocket Lab. Have a great night. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and consult a professional before making any financial investments.